So, Junji Ito voices a character in upcoming Uzumaki anime. So he wrote that anime, and there's rumors that he's going to voice one of the characters, which is really unusual for like creators.
Wait, so he's not normally a voice actor? He's just a writer?
Yeah, he's a writer. And if you're not familiar with Ito, basically he's known for his horror animes. Okay. You can watch a couple of them on Crunchyroll and Netflix, I believe.
Okay.
Tim has a couple of mangas here. I like the one that's called Rimina. Yeah, Rimina. It's basically they name a planet after this girl, and then the planet, like, they zoom in, and that planet is going to crash into Earth and destroy all of Earth's life forms, and they blame her, and they try to, like, kill her as a sacrifice.
Before we go on, you know what I'm going to do? Just to switch this up, this is going to be a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Even though there's no third camera there, I'm switching this to...
Oh, we should have a stuffed animal.
That way people can look at the article while we're doing this.
Yeah, we should have a stuffed animal for it. But, okay, so time for me to read this lovely article. The Twitter account for the anime of Junji Ito's Uzumaki horror manga began streaming a behind-the-scenes video on Saturday revealing that Junji... Okay, I'm not pronouncing his full name. I'm sorry, because I feel like I'm going to mess up his name. So, Ito is voicing a character in the anime. The video shows a caption stating, "Disclaimer, we can't say which character he's voicing yet." Dun dun dun!
So then we go down here and says,
there's the list of voice actors for each character. And that's one of his mangas that he wrote. The 4-episode miniseries will premiere on Toonami. Oh, ooh. They're the same people and there's a stink bug. They're the same people who did Dragon Ball, I believe. Okay. But the anime will originally slate to debut on Toonami in 2020 before it premiered in Japan, but the anime was delayed in 2021. It was delayed again in October 2022.
To October 2022.
Sorry,
we're not in 2022 yet. We are not from the future.
I'm a wizard.
She's a wizard. Okay.
I'm a time lord. But yeah, thank you for the correction, and the stink bug fell to your bottom.
I don't know what that means.
No, like there was a stink bug on your chair. And if I was like eyeing it while reading
right there?
Yeah, it's like under your chair now. Like, I think you're sitting on it. It's fine.
Keep going.
It remains unclear if the anime will still debut on Toonami before anime in light of both the new delay and the earlier delay. Hiroshi... Nope, not going to pronounce that because I feel like I'm going to mess it. But Nagahama is directing the miniseries at Light Studio.
I like
Drive.
literally have you read these so that you cannot screw up because you're going to be better at pronouncing the names than me. And then you're just like, I'm not going to say it anyways. So that's perfect for us. Like, I'm like, I feel all smart. I'm like, I'm going to have her read it because she's going to understand it better. She's going to know what's going on. And then she's like, yeah, I'm not reading that.
Yep, not reading that. Productions of IG US Adult Swim. Ooh, Adult Swim, you guys. We're lucky. And co-producing the anime.
So basically, you're excited about this because you think that it's going to be good that the creator is voicing a character?
Yeah, because, like, I knew... Like, when they first released the idea of, like, his horror anime series, so it was, like... analogically, a lot of can't talk. Basically, they had a mini series of each of his manga series. So, like, one episode was one manga, and I thought it was a good idea for me. Even though it was a good idea, I felt like it was rushed because, like, you can't really talk about it. And he's very passionate.
What do you mean they can't really talk about it?
Like, key details, because I feel like how Venom Let There Be Carnage, like, you can rush over things that could be key details to the storyline.
You mean the actual storytelling was rushed, not the production?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But
keep going.
Yeah. So, but I still think they executed it well. But I wish like he had like more to like say into the productions because like there was one episode where
you mean him as the creator. You wish he had more say in how things were produced and how the final product. Okay.
Like how J.K. Rowling was for Harry Potter a little bit.
She owns the rights to everything, so she's not gonna give up control. That's interesting. So I think it's weird. I mean, for instance, I would not expect J.K. Rowling to come in and voice characters in a Harry Potter book, nor would I expect her to be an actress because they're two different mediums.
Yeah, but the reason why I'm kind of excited because like you might like hear like something different. Like maybe he might be a really good voice actor.
He just ends up being really good at it, and this just turns into what he does for the rest of his career.
He's like, I don't need to write manga stories anymore. I can just do this. Okay. Hire me, because like legit voice actors make bank.
And what was the name of this production again? Junji Ito. The name of is Uzumaki the name of the anime?
Yeah.
Okay, so Uzumaki is the name of the anime, and it's coming. Let's find out. Did you say when it was coming out here? That's the one that was delayed. So it's going to be October of 2022.
Yeah.
So it's coming up about 8 to 10 months from now.
Yeah, and also if you can see the cover art for it. Brett's picture is kind of blocking it. Yeah, so you can kind of see it. Yep. Kind of excited for it.
Yep. I hate that. I hate the Anime News Network layout.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I don't know why it's laid out that way, but I am personally not a fan.
Yeah.
But that's cool. I mean, anytime you're excited about something, that's cool, because like the animes that you like seems like they come up pretty infrequently. So when you can get news for it, that's good.
For me, like I don't really prefer horror animes because like they kind of freak me out, especially Ito's kind of drawings. Like
what about them freaks you out?
Because like they kind of get into your like psyche.
Okay.
So like when he writes his stories, this is why I like them, but I don't like them at the same time. It gets into your mind because like you think it's gonna go a different way, but he twists it on you. So like how I was talking about his manga series, Romina, like how there was a planet that was going to destroy Earth, and everybody's like full panic mode. They're like, we don't know what to do, but then all of a sudden they turn to the 16-year-old girl that the planet is named after because her dad named it after her, and they're like, oh, you're the reason why we're gonna die, we have to sacrifice you. So basically in the whole manga they're just chasing after her. There was one guy that really has a crush on her because she's known to be really pretty, and he's like, just marry me, and she's like, I'm not marrying you, you weirdo. He's like, then die. And then this guy that was really in love with her and like and she was in love with him, he got shot while protecting her.
And this is a horror anime.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does psychological thrillers too.
Cool.
Like he did one manga series that was called Frankenstein. Okay. So he has like his own version, that classic story. Mm-hmm. But there's other stories too where like there's the classic one where the girl, like her head turns into a spiral.
So if not horror, what's your favorite subgenre?
I like ooh, that's really good because like the romance ones, they're kind of funny. But I prefer shonen. So shonen means action. Okay. I prefer it more because I feel like there's more there's better storytelling in them. Even though like Bleach is over 700 episodes long. That's
so long. That's so much stuff.
It's like full dedication. Like you need to give up your whole career.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not. I don't think there's anything I would like. Even shows that I love, I don't think I could watch 700 episodes of.
I think it's 700 plus, and then like they're releasing like the last arc, which I'm kind of excited for.
Very excited for, apparently.
Yeah, I'm really excited because there's more blood.
It's like the most excited I've seen you.
I get excited seeing you back home.
Yeah. This is the other article you found here. It was the Akira. We talk about this quite a bit about the conditions that are different from industry to industry.
Yeah.
And it says Akira film Easter egg hints at artists' exasperation with workload. Go ahead.
Okay, I thought we were going to talk about the different one, but let's talk about that because I exited out.
Well, just okay. I'll read a little bit of this one because I did find something that she mentioned earlier, and we'll just go through this really quick. It says the 1988 Akira anime film directed by the manga creators Katasuhiro Otomo.
Yep.
Is considered a classic among animation aficionados for its rich background art and animation details. It's so dense, in fact, that it's possible for viewers to notice things even over 30 years later. Mm-hmm. One such detail recently circulated on Twitter with a user pointing out that a member of the staff left an Easter egg message in number 25's prophecy scene. The message is written... What?
No, I just think it's funny because, like, you don't think that creators would do this or, like, artists would do this. And, like, nobody checked it because... how they do the process, they double check it.
Okay.
So I still think it's funny, and
it's something that snuck through.
Yeah, okay. Like how Disney writes the word sex in Lion King.
Yeah. Oh god, I forgot about that. Holy crap.
Yeah.
The message is written with English letters but contains a certain meaning in Japanese, which translates roughly as follows: why do we have to draw every little detail like this? Cut it out already. Come on. Incidentally, such Easter eggs aren't unusual in animation, with VFX artist, that one I don't know, Young Hao Vong, pointing out another instance of a hidden message in episode 7 of Otomo's Freedom Project. So I imagine that stuff's pretty common. In what prompted me to actually want to include just this quick article was that you mentioned that of artists who've actually died of overwork.
Yeah, because like Japan and Korea, their number one deaths is overworking. So there is cases where they overwork, like they're working and they die at their workplace.
So this one says veteran anime artist allegedly dies of overwork in Japan.
Yeah, see?
It says this anime would the anime world would suffer the anime world, I keep saying to say industry. The anime world recently suffered a great loss upon the passing of a talented animator who has worked on multiple beloved titles such as Bleach and Naruto. Yeah.
A key factor if you want to learn Japanese, it's a very lazy language, so they drop consonants a lot. Like that's what my Japanese teacher taught us. She was like, yeah, so when you say arigato gozaimasu, how it's spelled, it looks longer, but they throw out a lot of the consonants. Or like ohayo gozaimasu, even though it's not morning right now, it's like more like afternoon, but it's very lazy, so it's Naruto.
So it says, veteran artist and storyboard art director Kazunori Mizuno reportedly passed away on March 19th, but the news of his death was not immediately announced. He was 52 years old. For unknown reasons, the news of his passing only broke out after his colleagues mourned his loss by posting messages about the talented artist on Twitter. Although Mizuno's actual cause of death was not officially made known, observers believe that he died from overwork, which in Japan is known as a result of what is it, karoshi? Karoshi, is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
According to Gobayano. So it says Kazunori Mizuno has passed away. He's been working in the industry for about 30 years and is known for directing the better episodes of... Okay, yeah. So, well, not many outside Japan may be familiar with Mizuno. His work should be enough to speak for his talent. During his 30 years in the anime industry, he has worked on the anime masterpiece Akira, Naruto, and then Bleach. Yeah, so a lot of these that somebody like you would be very, very familiar with.
Yeah, they're like Akira, even though it's a film, it's not one of the big three.
This article is manipulative, though, because it says they never actually found out his actual cause of death. They're saying they just suspect that it was
because
overwork.
they don't want to talk about it, but in Japan and Korea, the number one death in workmen and workwomen is overworking.
Yeah. Wow.
They like legit die at their desks while working.
Reports of such... didn't we watch a documentary, like a Vice documentary about overwork? But that was in Korea?
I put it on.
But that was in Korea, right?
It was in China.
That was in China.
Yeah, China is like almost facing the same thing.
Oh, yeah, and they had to like blur out the faces so that the people wouldn't get in trouble.
Yeah, so basically...
That's crazy.
Yeah, like basically they go to work and then go to sleep. Sometimes they don't even go home to sleep. They go sleep.
They sleep in the office. Like
office.
They had cots or like mini rooms in the office for them to sleep. Wow.
Yeah, it's really sad, and like their diets are really bad too, because animators, they don't get paid a lot. I keep on warning people this. If you do want to be an animator in Japan, shoot your shots, but you're not going to get paid that much. Reports
of such artists being underpaid, overworked, and getting little to no vacation have recently become a hot topic within the industry. They literally talk about that here in this article.
A good anime, even though it's a boys love anime, that talks about this subject is called...
What is a boys love? Say that again.
It's basically a guy's relationship anime.
Okay.
So basically it's called Jinjo Romantica. There's an episode where they have a manga artist and they talk about it because manga artists suffered the same thing too, where they get overworked.
Yeah.
They don't get enough sleep. They have to hit the deadline. If they don't, they get in trouble for it.
Crunch time. Yeah.
Like they have zero sleep. Their diets are terrible. You don't even see your family too.
Very sad. Like
most of them are single too,
which is weird too, because we like there's like in the past in America, it's been a very hot topic to, you know, there's like consider like the fetishization of like work and like or what they call hustle culture now.
Yeah.
But there's also this competing narrative of like work-life balance.
Yeah.
Which if you're into hustle culture, you believe all people who do otherwise as lazy, and if you believe in work-life balance, you believe as everybody who's into like, I hate that term hustle, but like who believe in hard work as soulless or motivated by the wrong thing maybe, or that it's unhealthy for them.
Yeah.
So there's like at least a conversation about what it means here in America. It doesn't seem like it's even really a huge, like over there it's just a fact of life.
Yeah, and then like Europe, especially in I think Spain, they're known for siestas. So like where they take a long period of break, which for me, I'm like, I can't do it because like I feel weird not working. So like Brett and I have terrible sleep schedules because we're constantly looking for articles with like how Brett complained in a couple of episodes. I sent him over 9+ articles to see what he wants to talk about. He doesn't sleep. I don't sleep. We're kind of...
I sleep. I sleep from like 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. and then I wake up at 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. usually.
Dude, last night I had the weirdest sleep schedule. So I went to sleep around 2 in the morning, and then I woke up at 6, and I couldn't go back to sleep until 7.
With other jobs and stuff to do, like it's hard when you've got other stuff to do, you've got work, you've got this. Life isn't easy, so it is what it is. But sleep, like poor sleep, has always been a part of my life. It had nothing to do with work. I had a horrible sleep schedule, even though I worked nights, so like I would still go to bed super late. So it never really it's always been a fact of my life from when I was young to now.
I used to work 12-hour shifts as my first job.
That's not I mean that's pretty common here in America. That's like when you think about
12-hour shifts 7 days a week.
Not 7 days a week. You shouldn't have been doing that, but like if you're working and you got to make ends meet, it is what it is. But yeah, sleep is important. It's something I could definitely be doing better with.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the fun one. Let's talk about the fun one. Because let's talk about the fun article.
Change the subject.
Well, you know, Miracle brought this up. We got to reschedule. I hate this website. Anime News Network, I hate you in your framing.
You need to fix your website. Yeah, also, I don't appreciate that your website has these weird ads.
Can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
But if you want to go ahead and read it, because I know nothing about this, and Miracle was very excited about this.
I thought you knew this because it came out in 2001.
No, I knew nothing about this.
It started DDR.
Well, I don't play DDR. I did post a joke the other day of it's a DDR RAM chip.
Yeah.
And then next to it says DDR RAM. It says DDR RAM and it's a DDR RAM chip. And then it says DDR RAM and it's a RAM playing Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's very adorable. And funny.
If anybody remembers early YouTube days, this song was super popular.
Is that the name of the song right there?
Yeah, Caramelldansen.
Okay, keep going because I'm learning along with the audience right now.
Okay, so Caramelldansen, song owners, copyright strike. Yeah, Chris corrected me because I keep on saying right, as in like writing.
Copyright strike. It's one word.
Yeah, copyright strike. YouTube documentary contesting the meme's origins.
The origins of memes. It's a beautiful world we live in these days.
I think it's funny because I actually, like, Brett asked me to pre-read some of these articles. I pre-read the whole thing of this.
Okay.
And I thought it was funny. So, a YouTube documentary tracing the history of Caramelldansen anime... Oh.
She's okay.
Sorry, stink bug flew in my face. Anime fandom meme was taken down from the platform on Monday after receiving 8 separate copyright strikes from the song's records label Mix Records.
Why the hell would it get 8?
Because
why would the same place give them 8 strikes? How can you strike the same thing 8 times from one account?
They don't explain it, but I still think it's funny. The documentary creator Jan
Masali, it looks like.
Masali, yeah, I was trying to pronounce it this morning. And
Masali, I think.
Masali, okay. Claims that the company has been abusing YouTube's copyright system to control the narrative and suppress the spread of the documentary, which contests the meme's origin, which is true.
Very common in YouTube for the copyright strike system to be abused. A lot of these places, like say you want to stop somebody from releasing news that you find contrary to like what you want coming out, you make it you take away the financial incentive. So what they do is you release a video on a topic, and this is something that's only going to be relevant for the next 24 hours, and you copyright claim it, and that way it has to be reviewed. So by the time the article is once again monetized, or whatever they're talking about is once again monetized, it's already past its sell-by date, and nobody cares about it anymore. So, the views have already been gained. It's already gained its views. So you make the person who puts it out will make almost none of the revenue off of it, which discourages them from making content in that sphere.
Yeah, exactly. According to the documentary, which has been reposted on Nico Nico, the song Caramelldansen was originally released by a Swedish pop band. This is the fun fact I told Brett, because he was like, I don't care about this Japanese crap. And I'm like,
I did not say that. I did not say that. I said, I don't care about this meme from 2001.
I like my version better.
You're awful. Like, she's like trying to make me look bad.
I just love you.
What the frick was that? You know damn well that I never said anything like that.
I just love you. I apologize. He did not say that. I just like being dramatic for the show.
Yeah, let's make it dramatic by making my co-host look like a horrible person.
You're not horrible. Even though people have told you to be nicer to me.
Well, now I'm not going to be, because they're telling me to be nicer, and you're trying to make me look bad. So, you know what? Keep going, otherwise I'm going to kick you off.
Oh, God. You can't kick off your co-host.
I can totally kick off my co-host.
Okay. But yeah, it's actually Swedish origins, and they do have a remix for Japanese and English. So if you still want to watch it, it's still on YouTube.
So it says, however, the version proliferated by the popular internet meme is sped up remix that initially posted on 4chan in 2006. Remixed Records later released a version of the song in 2008 that was identical to the fan remix and called it the original English version in the YouTube video description. The music video also features dancing animated girls called the Caramella Girls, who were heavily inspired by the memes. Masali acclaims the Remixed Records has engaged in a concerted effort to erase the meme's origin. In 2019, the song was rebranded to credit the Caramella Girls instead of Caramel. It's interesting. The poster, DJ Speedy Cake, who is believed to be the first remixer, also isn't acknowledged in any way. I think it's an attempt to make people think that Caramella Girls were always there, Masali told Kotaku. This worked because today a lot of people think that the Caramella Girls wrote Caramelldansen, that it's Caramelldansen, yeah, or at least they made at least that they made the meme remix. Masali has also claimed that since its video release, they've been in contact with Remixed Records co-owner Giovanni Scanfienza, who has sent some, quote, vaguely threatening statements, including a direct threat to use YouTube's copyright system to take down Masali's YouTube channel entirely. Masali also wrote on Twitter that Scafienza has claimed that the video contains, quote, misinformation. He offered assistance in creating a, quote, more accurate documentary, but Masali said that they find the corrections difficult to believe. As of this article's posting, the video is still unavailable on Masali's YouTube channel. They are currently in the process of contesting the claims under fair use.
Woo!
This is the story that excited you this much.
Yeah, because
I want you to tell me about why this meme is so important to you.
I remember I watched so early days of YouTube, you remember the animations where you can put a song over it? Like, you had to figure out a way to overlap a song and like put your video on it. Like early video editing.
My favorite was the somebody made a music video version of The Night Santa Went Crazy by Weird Al. It's like stick figure animation. It's really good.
Yeah, so the reason why I loved it, because they had the Naruto version and it had all the characters like do the caramel dance. So basically it's very simple. You just fold your hands above your head like this, like keep on doing this, and then you move your hip back and forth while doing that.
Want to go and do that for us?
No. My hips are too wide. They don't lie.
No, man. I would have paid you to not make that joke.
How much would you pay?
$1.
Oh, it's not worth it.
Maybe 75 cents. Thanks for watching this clip, guys. If you want to see full episodes or follow us on social media, links are in the description below. Bye.